Now again, one more question. Who was the chief Senapati, chief general of Akbar? Raja Man Singh, who was one of the major generals of Aurangzeb? Raja Jai Singh, right? So just think about this Hindu-Muslim divide, because generally we will think that because you can otherwise question my story, that where did the 44 Hindu kings come into the Aurangzeb's entourage, right? Now, for 44, these Hindu kings, they were also accompanied by their main wives. I hope you get the point. All their wives were not with them. So how many wives were there in that entourage? How many queens were there in the entourage? 44, right? Now this karma, this entourage is going via Kashi, Banaras, right? Now, when this entourage was passing the city of Banaras, then the queens, 44 queens, they passed on their request to Aurangzeb through their husbands, that we are passing through such a holy place, why don't we stay here for the night so that we can have a holy dip in Ganges and have darshan of Lord Vishwanath. Now, when this request went to Aurangzeb, Aurangzeb gladly accepted it, and the entourage stopped at Banaras. Next day morning, 44 queens woke up early, went for holy bath in the Ganges, and after having the bath, they came to the temple and had the darshan of Lord Vishwanath. While returning, how many queens had gone? 44. 43 queens returned. The Maharani of Kutch did not return. Now, this is a very painful story. So, Aurangzeb sent his top official to find out as to what has happened. And the top official found out that queen was found in the basement of the Vishwanath temple. When they saw the queen, she did not have clothes on her body, and she was semi-conscious. She was brought into the senses and she was put on the clothes. And when asked as to what has happened to you, she said that the mahant of this temple has raped me. So this was such a painful thing for most of the people, that Aurangzeb gave death punishment to that mahant. And then the king said that this place has become defiled. On the top is the Lord Vishwanath idol, and on the bottom such a dirty thing is going on. The place has become unholy. Aurangzeb said, I will give money from my treasury so that you can build another temple. Same, I mean, you said he is the most horrible king. So he gives money from his treasury so that another temple can be built where the idol of Lord Vishwanath can be located. If you go to Kashi Vrindavan area, you will see a temple where the Lord is adorned with gold ornaments whose weight must not be less than a kilogram. And the pujari of the temple has a farman from Aurangzeb. The farman from King Aurangzeb says that I, Alamgir, King Aurangzeb, am donating these ornaments at the service of Lord Krishna. There is a book by Dr. Vishwambarnath Pandey, a very eminent historian of India. The title of the book is The Farmans of King Aurangzeb. And these list different type of donations which Aurangzeb gave to Hindu temples in particular. Once Maratha armies went on to attack Tipu Sultan in Srirangapatnam. Right? Maratha armies, Hindu, Tipu Sultan, Muslim. Now these Maratha armies, when they went and attacked Tipu Sultan, they could not defeat Tipu Sultan. They were coming back. On way back, they demolished the temple in Srirangapatnam. Hindu armies destroyed a temple in Srirangapatnam, and by demolishing that temple, they gave a message to Tipu Sultan that, look, we can come to your territory and destroy your wealth. And Tipu Sultan got that temple repaired. No king can rule without winning the loyalty of the subjects, without respecting the feelings of the people. How was history written in the times of kings? There were courtiers who were poets, whom we called Charan, Bhat, Shair, who used to write. Imagine, I am a court poet in a particular king's court, 500 years ahead earlier. My king goes to the neighboring area, there is a war, and in the war, my king is successful in annexing that kingdom into his kingdom, right? And in the war, 400 people die. 400 people are butchered mercilessly. Now, I am the poet. I have to write the account of this. How will I write? Will I write that my king is so cruel that he killed 400 people to annex the neighboring kingdom? Will I write this? Why? If I write like this, what will happen? I will be the 401st, right? I will be the 401st. I will not write like this. So what will I write? My king is so brave. He's so noble. He's so religious that in order to spread his religion, he has annexed the neighboring kingdom into his kingdom. So all the annexation. Here, please note, jihad, crusade, dharma yuddha. These three words coming from three traditions. What is the meaning of the jihad? Whatever the meaning, religious meaning, I will not go into that. But most of the kings took the cover of religion in their expansionist programs. They wanted to expand their empires, and always Hindu kings use the word that we are doing dharma yuddha. So if I am a Hindu, I will say dharma yuddha, very good. Jihad, very bad. Crusade, very bad. So now the history has become very simple. You don't have to think much. Just see the religion of the particular king. If it matches with your religion, that is excellent. So if the king belonging to your religion goes to Kabul and Kandahar, Bali and Sumatra, it's a brave act. But if the king from the other religion comes and rules here, that's a very bad act. So this is what history has been reduced to in the hands of the people who are very short-sighted, very narrow-minded. And the crux of the history, what should be the crux of history? Why we should study history? How should it guide us? The basic thing about history, production, social relations, people, their plight, I think that should be the focus of history, and that has been lost.